You only receive what you allow. You may be pouring your heart into affirmations, scripting, and visualization, yet your reality remains stubbornly the same. Why? Because the universe is not responding to your desires. It is responding to your dominant state of being. Desire is surface level. It's what your mind says you want. But identity is subterranean. It's what your soul believes is normal. And here's the unspoken truth. The law of attraction does not deliver based on your cravings. It delivers based on your concept of self. You say you want wealth, but do you carry the identity of someone who allows abundance, or someone secretly bracing for lack? You say you desire love, but are you walking as someone worthy of deep connection, or someone constantly fearing abandonment? This is not theory, this is law. The outer world is always printing out the inner blueprint. People often ask, why does it feel like I attract the opposite of what I want? The answer is simple. You're not attracting what you want, you're attracting what you are. You are a magnet, not for your fantasies, but for your familiarity. Your subconscious mind is a loyal servant. It reproduces the conditions that match your dominant assumptions. If chaos feels normal to you, peace will feel foreign and you'll unconsciously reject it. If scarcity is your baseline, opportunity will seem suspicious and you'll sabotage it, not because you're broken, but because your inner world sees unfamiliar as unsafe. Everything you receive in life is a mirror of who you're being, not who you're pretending to be, not who you wish you were. Your frequency is not changed by force, it is changed by identity. The question is never, what do I want to attract? But rather, who am I being right now? And until that answer changes, your results won't quest. But there's something deeper still, something most people overlook entirely. There is no manifestation beyond the limits of your self-concept. You can visualize all day long, script until your fingers cramp, and chant affirmations like a monk, but if your internal thermostat is set to just enough, life will never deliver more than that. You see, your self-concept is not just a vague feeling about yourself, it is a precise, energetic setting, a quiet, often unconscious agreement you've made about what's possible for you. And the law obeys it without hesitation. This is why some people seem to attract opportunities effortlessly, while others chase for years and never catch up. It's not luck, it's not hustle, it's alignment. They simply believe without needing to force or prove that they are the kind of person these things happen to. Their identity allows it, so the universe mirrors it. What you call reality is nothing more than your self-concept expressed in 3D, the relationships you entertain, the income you expect, the boundaries you set or fail to set, all of it emerges from your inner sense of who you are and what you believe you deserve. And here's the brutal truth. You cannot consistently outperform your identity. If your self-concept says, I'm a survivor, you will always create just enough drama to keep surviving. If it says, I'm overlooked, you'll keep getting passed over no matter how hard you try to be seen. This is why effort without inner shift leads to burnout. You're trying to live a first-class life with an economy-class mindset. The manifestation isn't the problem, the mismatch is. Your current self-concept has a ceiling, and the moment you hit it, you will sabotage, delay, or deny the very thing you claimed you wanted. Raising your self-concept isn't about arrogance or delusion. It's about truth. It's about recognizing that you were never meant to live beneath what you were created for. Elevating your identity is not luxury, it's obedience to your higher nature. But how do you know what you're really allowing, beyond the vision board and the verbal affirmations? It shows up in something most people never think to examine. If you want to know what you truly believe you deserve, don't look at your goals. Look at your boundaries. Not the ones you talk about, the ones you enforce. People think manifestation is about what you attract, but attraction is only half the equation. The other half is what you allow. You are not just creating your reality through thought, you are sculpting it through permission. Think of boundaries as the energetic gates around your self-concept. They define what gets in and what must go. And here's the secret no one tells you. Your boundaries don't just protect your peace, they project your value. Every time you tolerate disrespect, you tell the universe, this is acceptable. Every time you settle for less, you whisper, this is what I believe I'm worth. Every time you say yes when your soul is screaming no, you reinforce a self-image that betrays your own power. The law of attraction doesn't stop at desire. It follows through with what you honor. And your boundaries are a daily declaration of honor or self-abandonment. You can't fake this. Energy doesn't lie. You may be visualizing wealth, but if you undercharge, overextend, or say yes out of fear, you're vibrating scarcity, not abundance. Most people don't need better vision boards. They need stronger standards. You don't rise to your dreams, you fall to your defaults. And boundaries are where defaults live. Think about it. The person who truly believes they're worthy of love will not entertain someone who only offers crumbs. The one who knows their time is valuable doesn't flinch when it's time to say no. They don't have to force the universe to take them seriously, because they already do. This is why people can repeat affirmations for years and still feel stuck, because the moment the affirmation ends, their actions contradict it. They affirm wealth, but live like they're still begging for a seat at the table. They affirm peace, but make room for chaos. The law doesn't respond to what you hope for, it responds to what you uphold, and boundaries are the quiet, daily proof of that. But if you really want to understand why the law seems so precise, even ruthless, you must look deeper into the mind that is always watching. You can speak beauty all day. You can declare abundance, chant affirmations, and write visions 1,000 times. But if your expectation is rooted in fear, lack, or failure, that is what will manifest. Every time. The subconscious is not moved by what you say, it is moved by what you expect. An expectation is not a thought, it's a vibration. It's the emotional tone your nervous system holds when no one is watching. You say you expect good things, but do you feel peace or panic in the silence? Do you walk into situations assuming things will work in your favor or bracing for disappointment? That's your true expectation. And that is the command the subconscious follows. You have to understand, your subconscious is always listening, but it doesn't speak English. It speaks identity. It doesn't respond to desperate declarations, it responds to emotional familiarity. It will recreate over and over whatever you have rehearsed most deeply. This is why people stay stuck in cycles. It's not because the law is broken, it's because their expectation has been programmed by past pain and they keep rehearsing it without realizing. So even when something good arrives, it feels suspicious, and without knowing why, they push it away. The subconscious thrives on patterns. If you have lived in scarcity, it will guard that pattern like it's safety. If chaos was your childhood normal, it will recreate that chaos in adulthood, not because it hates you, but because it thinks that's home. So how do you change it? You don't negotiate with the subconscious, you recondition it, through repetition, through feeling, through embodiment. You must begin living the identity you want to hold, even before the evidence appears. This isn't pretending, this is programming. The same way you were programmed with fear, you can reprogram with faith, but the feeling must be real. The subconscious doesn't care about appearances, it obeys the internal atmosphere. Walk like someone who already knows. Think like someone who already has. Decide like someone who cannot lose. And eventually, your subconscious will catch up. But even this shift won't last unless one final piece is in place, the one most people never train. Receiving is not about luck. It's not about deserving. It's not even about asking. It's about allowing. And allowing begins where resistance ends. Most people say they want more money, more love, more opportunity, but they don't let it in. They block it not consciously, but biologically. Their nervous system has never learned how to feel safe with expansion, so it flinches, closes, self-sabotages. You have to understand, you only receive what your system is trained to hold, not what you wish for, not what you write in a journal, but what your body, mind, and spirit feel prepared to sustain. This is why your current life looks the way it does. It's not punishment, it's permission. Everything in your reality, the people, the income, the rhythm is there because, on some level, you've learned to tolerate it. You've made peace with it, even if it frustrates you. And the law is simply honoring that energetic agreement. Now ask yourself, have you trained yourself to receive, or only to pursue? When something beautiful shows up, do you lean in or pull back? When someone offers help, do you welcome it or insist on doing it alone? When rest appears, do you embrace it or guilt yourself into busyness? This is the real work. expanding your capacity to allow. Because the law doesn't just send what you imagine, it sends what you can manage, what you can embody, what you won't reject. So if you want more, don't chase it harder. Stretch your identity. Let stillness feel safe. Let abundance feel normal. Let goodness feel deserved. This is not arrogance, it's alignment. The truth is, you were never meant to scrape by in survival. You were meant to overflow. But until you allow that truth to live inside you, until it feels familiar, you'll keep attracting only what your old self believes is safe. And this is the core lie of the law of attraction, that desiring more is enough. It's not. Receiving requires becoming.